Hey, welcome to Grandpa Sees the Blinking. This is Elon right here. This is Elon's shadow right here. And this is a Cybertruck. And Grandpa's going to talk to you about that Cybertruck and why the Cybertrucks are rusting. I got the input in my comment section about rust. And I'm going to tell you all about it. But first, we're going to talk a little bit about divergence and what's going on here with Tesla. Well, first off, after hours, we ended up at 174.70, about $1.80 below where we closed at 176.54. So she dropped about $1.80. Oh man, the sky is falling. Well, Grandpa thinks we're going to open up. I just feel like we're going to open up. Maybe 176, maybe even 177, I think is where we're going to probably open tomorrow. But it will not surprise Grandpa to see 170 tomorrow, or maybe even a little less. I just don't want to close down there. If we close down below the 167, 168 area, we very likely are going to see 101.07 in a month or two. And it could happen quicker than that, actually. But regardless, I think we're absolutely going to see the 101.07 this year. I just don't have, in Grandpa's opinion, I think we're going to see the 101 before we see the 284. I could be totally wrong, but I just think we're going to probably get a bounce up into that 250 area at least once and come back down. But for the very short term here, Grandpa's looking for a bounce to 203. 2 trading days back, we had tremendous divergence. 51 million shares more sold than bought and sold than on falling prices, and that creates tremendous divergence going up. And I thought we probably were getting some today, but we didn't. 106 million total shares were bought and sold today, and volume fell by 12 million shares. So they say that's actually a good thing. It stabilizes stuff a little bit, but we still have divergence in the other direction, and it could be a day or 2 days or 3, whatever. But Grandpa's expecting a bounce here in the near term. Could be totally wrong. Grandpa could be wrong. But I'm not wrong about this Cybertruck right here. This Cybertruck, they rust. They're bulletproof. They have bulletproof glass. The stainless steel is bulletproof. And I think there's a reason for that we probably don't know about. But Grandpa just got home from church. Grandpa got home a little bit before her. So, okay. Train of thought. Rust. Oh, rust. I got some comments from a guy. I think it's a guy. You never know. But I'm pretty sure it's a guy, and he is just hilarious. He says the Cybertrucks they rust kind of like Grandpa's brain, and I just love that guy. We might be related, but anyway. And yeah, I've seen reports of them where they say they rust and stuff, but they got different paint and stuff you can put on your Cybertruck. Anybody that's buying a Cybertruck, they leave them this way, and if you want to paint it yellow or what was that yellow machine? The yellow duck machine. I can't think of it. The yellow submarine, I think. The yellow cyber submarine, the yellow cyber truck. You can paint them red. You can paint them green. You can paint them pink. Whatever color you want. And yeah, there's the big shots, the movie stars. They're all getting these Cybertrucks now, but they say they get more attention driving around in their Cybertruck than they got when they were driving around in their $1 million car, $500,000 car, whatever the case is. The Cybertruck is giving them more attention, and people are just loving it. You know, Grandpa doesn't ever want a Cybertruck for any reason. That's a fact. But you know, this guy right here making this truck, it's just melts your heart. You know, I think the Lord looks down on this character, this Elon, and I like Elon. I like Elon a lot. I think he's got a good heart. That's what Grandpa thinks. And I think the Lord has blessed him greatly. That's the other thing. So tomorrow, you know, the 170 to 181, maybe 183, top us out. And I'm thinking by next Wednesday, Thursday, I really think we're going to probably see that 203. Unless we go down and close below 167, 168. If we close down there, we're in trouble. But I just don't think we're going to. I think we're going to revisit a little below the 174, 170, whatever, and I think we're gonna make a comeback. And they're going to bore us to death. You know, 5 weeks ago, Grandpa said, and I've said it many times since, that we're gonna run into 170, 180, and into the low 200 range. And that's exactly what we've done for 5 weeks. And after a while, it gets a little boring. But eventually, it's going to snap. After it goes back up to 203, and then we're going to look for 152, because 152 is going to come. I'm hoping in the 150, 152 area. I'm expecting a little bounce back up. Maybe we can hit 160 again, something like that. And then I see 101.07 in our future, if not less. I think you might see. I seen them buying down there at $80. One time, I caught them down at $80, and I know Wicked Stocks, Kerry Artek has mentioned between 80 and 101 is what he's talking. And I believe he's saying if we close, I think he says right around 165 area. If we close at 165 or so, that he's expecting between 80 and 101. I'll be plenty happy if I can buy my shares at 101 and just sit on them, and we'll wait for it to go to 80 and back up. I'm not going to try pick that bottom. But you will see 101 in your future, but you're also going to see 284. You know, the last time it was down there at 101.81 was the low, 101.81. And it just virtually went almost straight up right within pennies of $300. $200 bounce. Just shy of a $200 bounce. I think she's going to go past 300 on its way up next time, because they did a lot up at 320 and 340 even, but 320 and 310. They almost got substance up there. Not quite. They don't have it yet, but I'm telling you, they're getting close. And by the time we get there, we'll probably have substance well above 284 by the time we finally get up there. And Grandpa will let you know. So, yeah, if you like rust, get a Cybertruck. Grandpa likes rust. They say it wipes right off. You know, smear your truck down with a little oil of some sort, baby oil or something. Well, then the mosquitoes would stick to it, and so would the dirt. You better not do that. Just get some good paint and spray paint it. You can get a can of paint at the store. Any hardware store, they sell paint. Don't worry about it. Just have fun. Drive around and look pretty in your Cybertruck. Okay, good luck tomorrow. All good things are from the Lord, and Lord willing, Grandpa will do another live stream tomorrow. Hey, think about eternity a little bit. Grandpa does. Bye-bye.